my noise. It is rodeo time again. You can see by the latest rodeo shirts. Open the gates for the 78th Rossett Riding Club, getting ready for its 78th annual PRCA rodeo. Actually starts tonight at Cap Gates Arena right here in my hometown. But for this afternoon, it's rodeo parade time. We're going to start out this week's episode of the MT and Me with a few parade highlights for you. So hang on, partner. right, Nomies, there you have it. Another great rodeo parade presented by the CrossFit Riding Club. And like we said, the rodeo cranks up tonight at Cab Gates Arena. 3 nights of rodeo action, followed by 1 night bullnanza, nothing but bull riding. We'll show you some highlights of all that action next week, right here on the MT and Me. Make sure you watch it. Well, rodeo or no rodeo, it's another rainy day in South Arkansas, and that makes for another day of not getting out and working on Pearl. But today looks much nicer. So, while we got a chance, what do you say we get to work on a break? Okay, we still have a couple of things to focus on here. Getting this little brake cylinder piston rod, I guess you'd call it, situated properly into the brake shoe here, because right now it's kind of turned sideways and it's just not seated properly like it should be. And then we still have the adjustment down here. It has to be hooked up. I was afraid I'd lost the spring for it. It turns out I'd just misplaced it, and I'm gonna have to look and see exactly how it goes. And then this fits in there too. So there's that. And oh yeah, we do have to hook the parking brake cable back up. So I guess that's 3 things instead of a couple. All right. So where do I begin? So I think the first step, and the biggest thing at this point, and the one I'm most worried about, is getting this into position right here. We have our brake adjuster in position, and I have it opened up. Well, not completely, but about as much as it could be. I don't think we're just not quite in the right alignment here on top. This brake shoe is right here. This brake shoe is just about the width of the mounting this direction, and they should be in the same place. Now here's the thing, what's holding it from getting there is this, and I'm just not quite sure. Let's pull that way. I still can't move it in. Nah. that's not going to work. Get that up out of the way. You see how this one's fitting so nicely right in place there? Yeah, that's what I need over here, and it's what I'm not getting, obviously. Meh. Just I think I asked last week, and maybe even the week before that, for some of you brake experts that are out there laughing at me to chime in on the best way to handle this. And you know what? I haven't heard from the first one of you. I'm hesitant to do the other, the other two things I mentioned. Well, hooking up that emergency brake spring, it's going to be the last thing because I need to move that arm around in the meantime. But the only other real task here is getting the, it's the automatic brake adjustment assembly put in. Don't ask me exactly how, but that's the idea. Okay, so anyway, I told you all of that just to tell you that I'm hesitant to put those parts in because I'm still moving all this stuff around, and I may still have to take this this brake shoe completely out in order to get it in the proper position. Thing is, I can get it in the right position without this top spring on, but getting it on there with it on is proving to be, shall we say, problematic. So yeah. I'm just not sure what to do next. And I do not like feeling this way. I don't like running up against a wall where I'm just not sure how to even start climbing over it. That's a very frustrating thing. So please comment below and give me some ideas. If you don't know either, I understand, believe me. I mean, I certainly don't fault you for that. And if I'm doing something completely wrong here or backwards from what you would normally do in a brake job, point it out. I need some real constructive criticism here from any of you watching that have something to say. Say it to me. Let me know, and we can get this job straightened out, because I don't want to have to call in outside help. I'm kind of priding myself on this whole restoration project is really just me. Now, I've had some other people come in and help, and I'm sure I will on down the road as well. But I'm trying to do as much of it myself as I can, because it is a learning experience for me. And believe me, it's been an education so far. So I'm really trying to do this. But I certainly will take input and advice from any of you that have been here before, because I really haven't. Like I told you several weeks ago when we got back on this, getting this drum brake reassembled, I've changed brake pads many, many times on disc brakes. And any of you who've done that job know that every manufacturer is a little different. But then again, they're all basically the same. The only differences are exactly how the calipers fit and what size wrench you have to use on them. So your basic operation there is really pretty simple when you get right down to it. And as long as you get your calipers and your cylinder set right, it's usually not a problem at all. They adjust themselves and you're good to go. Drum brakes are, as you either know or have seen in my previous few videos, a lot more complicated. They've got many, many more parts. Springs that Up until a few weeks ago, I had no idea what they even did, why they were there. Now I think I understand all of them. It's just a question of manipulating them in the assembly process that is baffling me here. I just don't know. That's the problem. So if you know, man, tell me. I'm ready to listen to you, and hopefully get this project out of the way, because I want to make this look like this, or as close as I can get it. I'm not real sure when that's going to happen, but I can tell you it will happen. Positively. Just not right here, right now. So, maybe a little short this week, but I do hope you enjoyed our look at the rodeo parade earlier in this video. And as I promised at the end of that, next week we'll have some highlights from the CrossFit Riding Club rodeo. I can tell you at this point, I'll give you a bit of a hint. It's a bit of, I won't say a mud bath really. Let's just say it rains a lot. You'll see next week here on the MT and Me. And assuming some of you will chime in with some ideas, you'll also see me try to do something here on Pearl's brake system. So, hope I'm giving you something to look forward to, and hope you'll join us next time around. Remember, if you're not a subscriber, shame on you. All you gotta do is click, please subscribe. That helps the channel so much to get those subscriber numbers up. I've actually lost one or two in the last month or so, and I don't know why. Why would you want to leave me? So come on back and bring some friends. Get the subscribers up, and of course, thumbs up, please. That helps YouTube notice the video a lot more as well, and spread the good news. And until we get together again, I'm Russ, reminding you, we will talk later.